You've seen her on Blackish, Jane the Virgin, and Bad Moms. And did I mention she has a heart of gold? Well, now Christina DeRosa joins us in the studio.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
Hi, AfterBuzzers! Welcome to Mini Spotlight, where we highlight rising stars in music, TV, and film. I'm your host, Amy Cassandra Martinez, and we are joined by the lovely and talented Christina DeRosa in the studio. Hi.
Yay! Hi, thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. We were bonding off camera of like your accessories here, and I think you should definitely talk about them on Instagram, like on Insta Stories, so you guys can get a behind the scenes.
Okay, that's a good idea. We're talking about my shoes, my purse.
Guys,
we're gonna go shopping later.
Oh, this is awesome. I'm glad we have those plans set up. Now, let's get started first with what people know you most from, Blackish. So let's talk about that whole experience. How did you get it? What is it like to be on set? And what are you hoping to do next with Blackish?
Absolutely. Being on Blackish, the best way to describe it, it just feels like family. I'll never forget the first episode I worked on back in 2015 and 16. I remember being on set, and the beginning of my morning was with the children, and when I saw for the first time Tracee Ellis Ross arrive on set and greet the kids who play her children on set, there was just so much love. It was Tracee, Mama T, Mama T, and everyone there was just such a feeling of love and warmth, the way she like wrapped them in her arms. It just feels like family. And I really believe that Anthony Anderson needs to be eventually president of SAG, governor, and then president of the United States. I'm a huge Anthony Anderson fan, if you can't tell.
Yeah, well, that's cool. What is it? Well, like, how did you first get it? Because it seems like an amazing job to get. How did you first get it?
Absolutely. Well, it started, believe it or not, it started with just one episode booking from my manager and agents that got me the opportunity to audition. And I've always been a fan of the show. So when you're auditioning for a show that you already love and you already watch, it's almost easy because you know the tone, you know all the characters, you know who you're going to be playing with. So it was just like an easy, kind of fun audition. The casting directors are so sweet. They feel like family. Every time I book another episode, I get them another present.
Oh, that's so nice!
The little secret is that they like wine. So that's
good
the present to get them.
Good
if you want to get them a little gift.
A little something.
A little drink.
Now, I love your character in that because you're so like sassy, feisty, and you're just so cool. Where did you draw inspiration from that?
Aw, it's fun. For me, comedy comes really easy, and especially when the show is written so well like that. I mean, Kenya Barris, the creator, is a genius. I love his story. In fact, when I went to my first time going to a rap party for the show, for the first season I was in, oh my gosh, he got up there with Anthony and started emotionally crying when he was talking about how grateful he feels to have a show that's so successful and to be, you know, doing so well, to be Emmy nominated. So when you're working with good writing, it just kind of flows out of you. You don't feel like you have to work too hard or push too hard. The words and the timing just kind of comes. Plus, when you have a great director, I got to work with an incredible director on every episode I did, and it just feels like they know what they want, they're clear, they're focused, so it's easier than you think.
It's just natural.
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah.
Now, at what point in your life were you like, yeah, this is what I want to do? What's the first memory of you coming to that realization?
I love that. Actually, I have a really fun memory. One of my first times performing on stage was actually in The Wizard of Oz as a munchkin.
Oh my god!
You would make a cute munchkin too, because we both got the little picolina thing going on. We're cute and sassy and little, as we both shimmy. So I remember, don't fall.
Too much shimmy.
Don't get too excited.
Sorry.
So I was a munchkin in The Wizard of Oz, and playing a munchkin also with me was Natalie Portman, when her name was Natalie Hirschlag. Natalie Portman was originally Natalie Hirschlag in The Wizard of Oz back in Long Island, New York. And I remember sitting in a circle, like in between like rehearsals and all talking, and this was before she did The Professional. And I remember saying to her, Natalie, like, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she's like, I want to be a doctor. And I thought, but she already is an actress. Like, why would she want to be a doctor? Why would you want to do anything else in life besides get to play? And it kind of hit me there. It was like, I just want to play. Yeah. And as an actress, you get to play all the time.
All the time.
Plus, nowadays, it feels like I am branching out and I am producing more. I'm producing for Hallmark and Lifetime and Darrow Distribution and all kinds of movies, and it feels like nowadays you are more than just an actress. You're an actress and a writer, an actress and a producer, an actress and a director, and like it just kind of enables you to do more in that entertainment world.
That's true.
I'm never home like waiting for the phone to ring or waiting for some agent or manager to call to get me an audition. Like I'm seeking it myself, or I'm in classes, or I'm producing my own stuff. So it feels like the world of the entertainment industry is just so big that there's so many options you could be doing. So I'm taking them on.
Well, see, and I love your personality. I was looking at your Insta stories, and you had just gotten out of an audition, or maybe it was in your post, but you said, "Oh yeah, I have another opportunity." And I love that so much, because I think, you know, in this field and in creative kinds of fields, you have to sometimes face rejection, and that can really hurt. And so sometimes I think that prevents people from going for it. But if you look at it like you look at it, like an opportunity, I think that really changes your mindset.
Yeah, I try not to say the word audition anymore, because it can have this negative thing.
Like,
yeah.
Just thinking about it, I'm just like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I actually, and I also, before every opportunity, I go in and I kind of like sit in my car and I close my eyes and I go, I release and destroy my need to get this. So it just kind of opens up the world to, I'm here to play, I'm here to serve. I took this amazing class by Bill Kunis, who I highly recommend, and Bill Kunis really teaches how we're here to serve as actors. Like, you're here to serve the story, you're here to serve the plot, you're here to serve the character, you're here to serve, you know, whether it's a commercial audition, whether it's whatever it is, you're here to serve. So that just kind of helps me get into the place of love and gracious acceptance and gratitude.
Well, and we're very grateful for you.
Thank you.
And I'm sure you're also grateful for the other night you had.
Yes.
The Oscars were not too long ago.
No.
Tell us about your experience.
I'm still floating. I got to attend Byron Allen's Oscar viewing party hosted by Jamie Foxx with Katy Perry performing. Wow. It was at the Beverly Wilshire. It was a star-studded night. It was a huge red carpet. I got to take pictures with Jamie Foxx. I got to hang out with Jamie Foxx, sit at his table. I got to see the Oscars in a room with people that are already stars. And we all just felt like winners that night. I mean, I was holding back tears the majority of the night because I didn't want to cry and like ruin my makeup that was put on so well by my makeup artist. So I had the most incredible night. I really did. I was decked out. I was wearing this beautiful Scala dress, but I was super comfortable, so I was able to dance and move around, and it was a dream come true type of night.
Yeah. Well, it was fun to watch. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. I mean, what did you think of the women in, you know, Oscar nominated?
Well, I knew Frances was going to win.
Yeah.
I felt that. I knew that. I didn't know exactly what her speech would be like, and what was powerful was everyone in our room in the Beverly Wilshire was standing up when she had everybody else stand up. Just standing up like in acceptance.
That gave me chills.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I, again, was like holding back the tears, trying not to ruin my beautiful makeup, and it was just powerful. It was just chilling. It was really, really beautiful.
Gosh. Well, see, and I love that you're so passionate about what you do, but a lot of people sometimes when they're so busy and passionate, they sometimes lose track of other things that are important in life, like giving back.
Yes.
And I love that you really take time. Like, you do a lot to help the community, Skid Row, and just everything. Yes. Can you expand a little bit more on what you do?
Absolutely. Well, I'm, first and foremost, I'm on the board of a nonprofit called Face Forward. Face Forward provides reconstructive surgery to survivors of domestic violence. We don't like to call them victims. We like to call them survivors. And the survivors are the real heroes. Women and men, children who've been beaten, abused, acid attacks. Maybe they had their teeth knocked out, your nose is moved, eyes could be even, you know, gone. We're giving them physically back their smile, physically restoring their face, as well as emotionally supporting them. So it's amazing being on the board. It's a non-stop charity that I can constantly be doing something for. Every day I could be sending emails, building awareness. Every day I can be finding sponsors. So there's always more to be done. So it's not like just one day I go and I volunteer, which I do that too, but this is something that every day I can work on. And it's something that I can always talk about. I can always tell people about it. It's amazing to be on a board. It feels very adult. It feels very grown up. When I was asked to be on the board, I was a little scared. I asked my parents, I asked my partner, I said, you know, hey, what does it entail? Like, what does it mean to be on a board? Like, I don't even know. And but it was just an instant yes. Like, I knew I had to say yes before I even knew the responsibilities I would have to take on. It's just your heart that knows. Your soul
Yeah,
is like, this is for me.
It's the path you're supposed to take.
Yeah,
Which
so it's
I-
amazing. We have a huge red carpet black tie annual gala in September.
Oh,
It'll
okay.
be September 22nd at the Beverly Wilshire. And the theme this year, there's always a new theme. The theme is La Dolce Vita. So it'll be all Italian with your little Fiat. And last year, you know, we had, I mean, we go all out. It's fancier than any black tie wedding you've ever been to. We had a camel last year.
What?
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Oh.
it was Arabian Nights last year, so it was super, that was the theme. Now it's,
That's so cool.
so we pull out all the stops.
Oh my gosh. I can only imagine just how gorgeous that's going to look.
You have to come.
No, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Now, what else are you working on that's coming out soon? Because I know I went to your IMDb and oh my gosh, you're working on so much.
Oh,
that's
thanks.
so exciting.
Thank you so much. Well, actually, in March 15th, I will be a Matchmaker's Playbook, which comes out. Nick Bateman is in there, and I have to just say, I don't usually get so excited when I see a man, but this man is so attractive, it's almost scary.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's that hot. I mean, I think I got a little, like, uncomfortable when I first met him because he's so attractive. He's in the movie. He's the star of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
So,
now we have to see it for sure.
I'll just say that. He's the star of the movie, and
Well,
he's
I don't
ridiculous.
know. What do you do in the movie? What's your role? Do you get a lot of scenes with him? Do we get to see this?
I do get a scene with him, which is quite exciting. It's a funny comedic little bit where you'll have to see it. Yes, it's I don't want to give it away, but we're in a Victoria's Secret store, and I run into Nick there.
I mean, that teases us just the right amount.
Just the
I
right
like
amount.
that. I like
We keep
that.
all of our clothes on, but I can't say maybe other people don't.
What? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That sounds really exciting. Last question.
Yes.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Like, if you could send yourself a message
Aw.
for 10 years from now.
If I can send myself a message, it would be, dear future me, you are so loved and so appreciated no matter what is going on, no matter what obstacle or challenge you are facing. I love you, I love you, I love you. Please forgive me, and I love you.
Oh, that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm so excited for everything that's coming out. I'm so excited for all of your charity work as well, and that really cool event that we'll have to talk about.
Yes.
Thank you so much for talking to us and
Thank
for
you,
sharing your
Amy.
wisdom and
Thank you
your
so much.
positivity, because it's so desperately needed.
Especially in today's world. My favorite mantra is gratitude is the best attitude.
Yes. I mean, gosh, I just see that.
Hashtag gratitude is the best attitude. Boom.
Drop the mic. If we had a mic, we would drop it.
Boom.
Drop the mic. There you go. I like that. Well, if you could just tell everyone where they can find you on social media so we can all watch your Insta stories.
Absolutely. I'm on Instagram at actress Christina DeRosa, and I make it my duty to reply back to every comment. So I try not to just like it, but I try to always make a comment back. So leave me a comment. I will write back to you. I'm on Twitter as well, at Christina DeRosa, and I'm on Facebook, Christina DeRosa.
Guys, see? Heart of gold. I'm serious. It's so nice talking to you. Thank you
you.
so much for coming.
Thank you.
And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm your host, Amy Cassandra Martinez, and you can find me on all social media at Amy Cassandra MTZ, abbreviation for Martinez. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you later.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz! See you later!